beautiful. Oh, whoops. Uh-oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let me turn this off. I don't need that on. Oh, my beautiful baby boys, it's me. It's your boy, Nick and I'm back. I'm back yet again. Today, I repent. I repent for my sins. Let me turn my mic up a bit. Let me turn my mic up just a tad bit. There we go. Alright. Today, I repent for my sins. I read the YandereDev fanfiction. All of it. No holding back. No nothing. We're going to read it word for word. Every disgusting sentence. Everything. We're reading it. And we're going to... It's going to be an experience. We're going to experience together. My mic... I should be peeking into the yellow a bit more than I am. It's concerning. Am I too quiet? Am I not quiet enough? I can't tell. Alright. Well, that should be fine. The air conditioning turned off. Oh, dear God. I don't know if that was me or... Alright. This is good. If it's too quiet, let me know. I will adjust accordingly. Oh, today is, like I said, today is a special day, my boys. Today we're going to be reading YandereDev fanfiction. Oh, there's so much. Well, I mean, there's not a whole lot of it, but there's a substantial number of YandereDev fanfictions that we have to take a look at. They're quite the read. All right, that's the nice. I guess that's a nice way of putting it. They're quite the read. Now, unlike the Game Sleuth, I believe that's his name, the Game Sleuth. YandereDev can't bend me over a barrel and fuck me. He can basically suck my cock. That's pretty much all I have to say. If he doesn't like this video, if he tries to flag this video, I don't know. I mean, I'm not exactly sure if he flagged it last time, but I find it weird that that YandereDev video, the first YandereDev video I make, gets flagged down and it was manually flagged for review. So somebody flagged it and it was flagged very quickly. That just makes me wonder, who would react to something like that popping up very fast and that get it taken down that quickly and that swiftly. That's I mean, I don't know. I don't know why you asking me. I'm just a knicker. I'm too stupid. I don't even know how to count. Well, I don't know. I don't know why you asking me. Why you asking me? I'm just not. I don't have a big brain like YandereDev or Alex. I just can't. I can't conjure up those big boy thoughts. That's tragic. That's tragic for me. I'm just gonna have to get on Alex's level. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to work on that. That's my bad. That's my bad. All right, let me get the boys off the screen. Let's get this shit show on the road. Oh boy, goodbye Matt. Goodbye text. That's for later. That's the gaming overlay for later. No, wait, that's display. I want window. I want the window. To the window. Shape it. There we go. Beautiful. It's looking beautiful. Our boy Ava Zephon, I guess is how you say it. I don't fucking know, some weeb shit. We got 7 stories, and then 8 if you count the Persona 3 fanfiction, which is on Wattpad because I guess he deleted it because he's a punk bitch. Look, like my video suggested, I be right on the money with that shit, bro. I be right on the money. Anyways, I need to gamble. I'd win. Anyways, all right. Let's read this one. 6 chapters. Oh my fucking God. Horror romance. 12,000 words. It says update. It says published 2005. Goddamn, I was a fetus then. I was nothing but a fetus. Alright. 6 chapters of this shit is where we're starting. I'm gonna now not to completely bore you to death, we're gonna throw on a little music. Just some nice background music. Oh shit. I'm not trying to bump into my mic. What music? I'll just go with the... Oh no. My Lucas amiibo. No. I'm gonna hold up my microphone now. I mean, I'm holding it with my hand, but how am I gonna hold it down when my hand gets tired and I need to set it down? It's tragic. It's real tragic. I'm gonna have to reach down and grab that. That's too much work. The fuck do you expect from me, man? It's too much fucking work. All right. I can't spell words apparently. We gotta have something in the background. So it's just, I guess this is gonna be. I need something. Happy music. Oh well, I'm a sad boy, so I need some happy music in my life. Who couldn't use a little happy music in their life? Oh, oh, that's loud. Okay, that's pretty loud. Don't want that too loud now. Just want to hang it in the background. All right. Turn down just a little bit more. All right. I think that's good. If it's too low, if it's too high, let me know. I'm here. I can see your comments. Oh, actually, speaking of comments, let me put the live chat on the screen. Let me do that and cut on the alerts. Actually, hold on, let me cut off the turn that off. Yes. And then do the same for Twitch. Sorry, I'm turning off some settings in OBS. Oh, there we go. It's like magic. Oh, we got us some music. Let me turn my headphones down a bit. That's a little loud. All right. Oh, wait. Let me put the comments on the screen. That's the overlay chat. I don't want the overlay chat. I want the other chat. That should pop up in a second. We'll go side a bit. You give it a second. Should pop up. Oh, don't make me look stupid. Don't you dare make me look stupid. You pop up right now. Oh, that's loud. Oh, I peeked into the red there a bit. That's not good. That's not good. What the fuck is going on? Hold on a second. This isn't good. That should be popping up. Oh, maybe I need to press it again. Now. Come on. Blue thingy pop up so we can get this on the show on the road, and I can't speak it the English. Come on. Why won't you pop up? You son of a bitch. How dare you defy? Oh wait. I just okay, I'm stupid. I'm fucking retarded. There we go. I gotta put the shit on top. There we go. Alright, I'm a genius. I figured it out all myself. And there goes the air conditioning. That's cutting back on. I'm in a room. It's nice and cool, so my computer doesn't overheat, so we don't have to worry about the stream randomly cutting out. So let's get this shit show on the road. Let me minimize chat in a way so I can like read the text and also read if you say dumb shit in the chat. Because I like to read when you say dumb shit. It's fun. That's like the best part of chat. It's like just letting a bunch of unmoderated retards just spout off anything they want. Racial slurs, fucking Nazi propaganda, anything. Anything's allowed. Sky's the limit. All right. Let me take a sip of my soda. Delicious diabetes. Oh, it's all so good. So good. Oh, I'm gonna have to amputate both my legs in the future, but I don't care. That sugary deliciousness is worth it. I don't give a fuck. It's worth it. All right, Leon play. Oh wait, whoops. I gotta get ready. I'm sorry. This is Resident Evil 4 fanfiction. Resident Evil 4: To Live Is to Die. The story of Resident Evil 4 told with a few added twists. Oh, I wonder what those added twists are. Leon played with the photograph in his hand. There wasn't much he could do with it. Just look at it and bend it a little. But then again, there wasn't much he could do in the van in the first place. The only other people around, two Spanish cops sitting in the front seat, made him feel a bit uncomfortable. What, you don't like fucking Spanish people, you racist piece of shit? Fuck you, Leon. Fucking, you're canceled. Get the fuck out of here. I hate you. You're racist. Get out of here. You're canceled. However, it wouldn't exactly be truthful to say that he was only playing with the photo because he didn't have anything better to do. The subject of the photo wasn't bad to look at. Oh, Leon, I don't know. Oh, okay. Alright. Ashley Graham, 20 years of age. daughter of the President of the United States. Leon Scott Kennedy had received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the President. Recently, he was told that he was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new President's family. This was directly after the President's daughter was kidnapped by an unidentified group while on her way home from university. I'm sorry. So if something bad happens, slap all the responsibility on somebody else, and tell them it's... Wait, what? So if something bad happens, slap all of the responsibility on somebody else and tell him it's his problem. Sad. ... The motives of the kidnappers were unknown, although there was apparently some reliable information that the perpetrator was someone from inside the White House itself. Oh, damn, an inside job. Oh, that wouldn't be the first time. Only a handful of people knew about the kidnapping. It had been kept under wraps, mostly due to the fact that they couldn't determine who the traitor was. The guys in intelligence said that they had reliable information that Ashley had been sighted somewhere in Europe. Ashley disappears. Their only clue is that the perpetrator may be a traitor inside the White House, and suddenly someone in the White House tells them exactly where to look. That sounds pretty suspicious to me. It almost sounds as if it was all part of some ploy. But what are the chances of her being sighted in rural Europe anyways? I smell bull. In any case, there isn't enough information to come to any conclusions, so I don't believe a damn thing that guy in intelligence says. Yeah, don't believe him. Fucking stay away from the glow-in-the-darks, alright? Terry taught us, man. If there was anything we need to take seriously from Terry, is that we need to stay away from motherfucking glow-in-the-darks. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. Alright. Oh, whoops, I'm blocking something. Oh, am I gonna burp? Yes, I am. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. Leon thought back to the last words of his briefing. It's just a matter of time before the kidnapper is exposed. Well, they certainly sound confident. Perhaps they're trying to mask their own uncertainty. Heh, look at me, getting all psychological over this. I better lighten up. Why did they assume she's been kidnapped? Maybe she's just gone on a European vacation without bothering telling anyone. Oh yeah, just going on a fucking European vacation to rural Europe. Yeah, that's my first vacation spot. It's just some random bumfuck nowhere in rural Europe. That sounds great. Sounds fantastic. Alright. Leon smirked and chuckled quietly at his joke. The tiny sound was enough to get the attention of one of the cops in the front of the van. He turned around and looked at Leon. Oh no, please don't tell me he's going to start up a conversation. Yo, the cop began, confirming Leon's fears. Who are you really? Come on, tell us. Okay, I'm not going to do accents, I'm sorry. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies. I guess that's the locals' way of breaking the ice, Leon muttered to himself under his breath before responding to the cop. Sorry, there's really nothing interesting that I can tell you about who I am. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is the search for the president's missing daughter. Leon might have been warmer to the cop if not for the cowboy remark. That, and Leon tended to feel like people were being condescending to him when they told him that because they felt sorry for him. What the fuck? Okay. I don't know why you feel sorry for Leon. What, all by yourself? The cop asked in a mocking tone. No, you two are supposed to help me, Leon said, letting the cop know that he didn't have much faith in them. Okay. I'm sure that you boys didn't just tag along so we could all say kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did. Yeah, these are literally just direct lines from the game. The cop didn't seem fazed by Leon's retort. Hey, oh you crazy American. It's some direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic. Leon felt disconcerted. Disconcerted? I'm stupid. Disconcerted, I guess. By the cop's lack of enthusiasm. Hey, I'm counting on you guys. Don't let me down. The cops merely looked at each other and shrugged. Leon turns his attention back to the photograph. Ashley Graham. Is it true she's really 20 years old? She looks like she's 16. No, yeah, Alex, no. No, Alex. Stop. She looked like a normal girl, so she didn't strike Leon as being the president's daughter, despite her slight resemblance to President Graham. However, she did strike him as being a very attractive girl. No, stop. Leon wasn't the type to whistle at a pretty lady, but the photo was all he had to look at, so he continued admiring it. Or more specifically, Ashley. He didn't even realize how engrossed he'd been in the photograph until he noticed the car had stopped moving. Just up ahead is the village, the cop who had been driving informed him. I'll go and have a look around, Leon said, slipping the photo back into his back pocket. We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets, the other cop said. Leon rolled his eyes at the lame joke. Right, parking tickets. God, this is literally, you're literally just copying, like, everything from, okay, alright. Yeah, that's Really seems familiar. Does really gets the almonds. Really activates the almonds. Gets the noggin jogging. All right. Leon now found himself standing on a trail. The sky was gray and cloudy. The sun wasn't in sight. It was fall, so dead leaves covered the ground and dead trees could be seen all around. There were some crows pecking the ground up ahead. Aren't crows supposed to symbolize death or something like that? The presentiment of death seemed to be present everywhere Leon looked. Realizing that it was silly of him to stand around thinking about death, he began walking down the trail, sending the crows flying off. He held his handgun out, cocked and loaded, but he didn't feel like he would need it just to ask locals if they had seen Ashley, but he was supposed to expect kidnappers, or at least something like that. The trail forked. The right path was blocked off by an old-looking truck. The trail to the left led up to a shabby two-story house. Its door was wide open. Is that their way of inviting me in? Or do people around here just leave their doors open? As Leon took the left path, he got a creepy feeling as if someone was watching him. I got to stop letting this place get to me. Leon walked up to the door. Even though it was open, he knocked on it and called out, "Hello? Is anyone there?" No response. Leon poked his head inside the house a little and looked around. He stepped inside. It was pretty devoid of furniture. Walking inside a little further, he heard the sound of a man coughing. So there is someone inside this house. He rounded the corner and saw a man standing in front of a fireplace, tending to it with a stick. Excuse me, sir?" Leon called out softly, not wanting to scare the man or seem hostile. The man kept his back turned to Leon, continuing to mess with the fire. He didn't reply. He didn't even look at him. Leon walked around the table and approached him. He reached into his back pocket and pulled out the photo. To his surprise, he had actually had a bit of trouble taking it out of his pocket. Not because it was stuck, but because he found himself feeling a little possessive of the photograph. "Oh yeah, this is my photograph of the victim that I'm looking for of the kidnapping. This is my photograph. I can't show anyone else's photograph. It's my special secret photograph that I keep to myself. It's my special little Polaroid. I give it little kisses and I put it underneath my pillow at night." Alright. As if he didn't want to let other people see it. "This is silly. I shouldn't feel possessive of a photograph. I'm going to show it to him. I didn't know Leon was such a beta bitch. I'm going to show it to him. Find out that he doesn't have a clue what I'm talking about. Ashley's going to turn up safe and sound in America, and this is going to be a big waste of time." As Leon stood near the man finally turned to face him. His appearance was startling. He had pale, dirty skin, and features of his face seemed to form a look of severe annoyance. As soon as Leon saw his face, adrenaline started pumping in his veins, not because of the man's unpleasant appearance, but something deep within him told him to fear this man, that he was evil, that he was an enemy. Fucking see what I'm talking about? This racist piece of shit. He just sees a foreigner, he's just like, "Oh, he's my enemy. He's my enemy." Oh, I see, Leon. I see. Oh god. I'm sorry. Oh god. Oh, the soda do that to me. I'm sorry. It's disgusting. Anyways, as Leon stood near the man finally turned to face him. His appearance was oh, I just read that. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm so stupid. Suppressing these feelings, Leon held out the photo to the man. I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph. Oh man, I don't remember how the fuck he says that shit. Que carajo. Oh my god. Cabron. I can't. I'm sorry. The man barked at him. There seemed to be something wrong with his voice. Leon had heard hoarse voices before, but this man's voice seemed to echo with something that simply sent disgust through his body. Leon wasn't a very fluent speaker of Spanish, but he could tell what the man had said. Something along the lines of, "What the hell are you doing here? Get out." Of course, the man's expression and tone of voice could have told him that much. "Sorry to bother you," Leon said. He owed the man an apology for intruding and had no desire to start up a fight. He tucked the photo into his pocket. When he looked back at the man, he was picking something up. An axe! The man swung the axe at Leon. Leon ducked down and then rolled out of the way of the axe. He quickly rose to his feet and took out his handgun and pointed it at the man, who was now slowly walking towards him. His axe held above his head. "Freeze!" Leon said. Leon shouted. The man did not stop his advance. I said, "Freeze!" Oh god. Oh no, that was a really oh god, that was a really weird, like, Oh, I'm sorry. Like a random fucking burp just came out, and that just I don't know what the fuck that was. I said freeze. The man continued walking, showing no intention of stopping. If he doesn't stop, I'll have to shoot him. Does he know this? Do these people even know what guns are? These fucking primitive, backwards ass people even know what a firearm is. God, they're so backwards, so primitive. God, ugh, disgusting. I bet they still get their water from wells. Disgusting. Alright, the man was still approaching, but there was still a little distance between them before Leon was in danger of being hit by the axe. Technically, I'm the bad guy here. I'm intruding in his house. However, I had knocked and he even called out to him. And he knows I don't want trouble. All I wanted to ask him is if he'd seen Ashley. Leon was within the axe's reach now. I'm going to give you one final warning. Stop now or I'll shoot. With a grunt, the man moved his arm behind him and then swung in an arc at Leon. Leon pointed his hand at the man's arm. Oh shit, and fired. A few words escaped the man's mouth. Ugh, Lord Satna. After this, the man collapsed falling face first to the ground and moved no more. Leon looked down at him. There was a bullet hole in the back of his head. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. Damn, I shot him in the head. Leon's aim was perfect, but the man had moved in time to take oh my god, but the man had moved in the time it had taken Leon to aim, and he accidentally shot a bullet through the man's brain. Through the man's brain. Let's fuck it, we'll just say that. Through the man's brain. Rather than just into his hand. All Leon could do was stare down at the man's corpse. He felt guilty. The man, as disturbing as his appearance and voice were, was only guilty of attacking the intruder in his home. Another part of him, however, deep inside of him felt relieved. The same part of him that had warned him that the man was dangerous, evil, an enemy. Suddenly, Leon had heard the sound of an engine. Leon dashed to the nearest window and looked out. The old truck that had been blocking the path was speeding off in the direction of the police van. A medley of sounds filled the air. Soon afterwards, gunfire, tires screeching, glass shattering at last, a loud crashing sound. Fucking mushmouth. Leon let out a curse. He hoped that he hadn't just heard the police van going down a cliff. Stay calm. Don't assume the worst. Aquí está. Oh great, there's more of them. Leon ran over to the window and tried to open it. It wouldn't budge. It seemed as if someone was pressing up against it from the other side. Leon ran back to the window and looked through the slit in the shutters. More men standing outside, one with an axe, one with a pickaxe, and one with a pitchfork. Leon looked around the room. What could it do? The cabinets and shelves held various small items, but nothing particularly useful in sight. On the dinner table was food. Upon closer inspection, it was rotten food. Leon looked at the fire that the man had been so engrossed in. No, that can't be. There was a femur bone lying in the fireplace. This man had just burned someone's body. Urged on by the sound of another man beating on the door, Leon continued quickly exploring the house. He went through a doorway, rounded the corner, went down the hall, and turned to the left. Another cabinet, but human skulls lined the shelves, and drawers had even more skulls and bones. Skulls and bones, bowls and scones. They're all everywhere. I counted at least 7 skulls here alone. Who knows how many more are here? This man has killed a lot of people. Leon turned and quickly walked away from the gruesome spectacle, still looking for a way out of the house or something useful. Finally, he found himself in front of a window. Okay, I guess this is my only way out of here. He took a few steps back, covered his face with his arms, ran forward and leaped straight into the window. The glass shattered and Leon flew right through it, landing outside the house. He heard shouts in Spanish. He looked to the left. There were the men. They held their weapons high and charged at him. Leon turned around and ran. Dead end, he cursed. I guess I have no choice. He turned to face the men slowly approaching him. Alright, whoops. Scrolled down a little too far. Wait, please listen to me. I mean you no harm. I'm just here to look for someone. The man responded with curses in their language. Leon pointed his handgun at the man. Damn it, listen to me. Don't come any closer or I'll have to shoot you. The man simply continued to trudge towards Leon. He fired off a warning shot, then a bullet into one man's leg. It only fazed him for a moment. No matter what he did or said, they continued approaching them almost mindlessly, zombie-like. No. These men, are they zombies? Oh no. Are they zombies? Oh no. The man with the pitchfork swung his weapon back and about to plunge it into Leon. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with you or what's happened to you, but you forced me to have to kill you. 3 gunshots and there were 3 corpses on the ground. Leon was not one of them. He bit down and looked at them. They weren't zombies. Remembering the two policemen, he ran back to the bridge. It was destroyed. He saw tire marks in the ground. His eyes followed, knowing exactly where they would lead, off the cliff and into the river below. Leon bent down at the edge of the cliff and looked down at the river. The old truck was lying down there, its engine on fire. The policeman lay wrecked next to it. Leon stood up. No. 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 How could this happen? Oh, it's so tragic. It's so tragic for our boy Leon. How could it happen? How could it happen? There's something wrong with this place. Something very wrong. It's not just the look of death everywhere, but there was something wrong with those men. Their faces, their voices, their eyes. It's like they thirst for blood. And then the human bones are everywhere. I hope Ashley's okay. The bridge is out, and I'm here to look for Ashley, so pressing forward is the only thing I can do. Leon ejected the empty clip from his handgun, slid in a fresh clip, and cocked it. Alright then, let's get going. Oh, that was the end. That's the end of chapter 1, boys. It's boring as fuck. It should be just this is just gonna be one long recap of just Resident Evil 4 with small, stupid, minor details. But I promised I'd read every fanfiction, so I'm gonna read every fanfiction. Might as well trudge through the semi-boring ones first. Get to the juicy shit towards the middle. Oh man, I'm drinking this soda. Oh man, Marie S. Viver. Oh, hopefully this isn't too long. I hope. Oh, this actually isn't too long. Okay, we can read this pretty quickly. Leon turned around and went down to the trail again, this time making a right when he came down to a fork in the path and passing by the spot where the old truck had been parked. There was a small shack just off the trail. Looks too small to be a home. What's it for? He looked inside. Judging by the lack of furniture and abundance of boxes, he guessed that these shacks were used for storage. Further down the trail was something that appeared to be a signpost. It was a big wooden stick planted in the ground with two smaller sticks and a crisscross pattern attached to it by a rope. Despite its simplicity, it carried a sense of foreboding with it. When Leon drew closer, he saw that there weren't any human skulls. There were human skulls hanging from the sticks, and noticed that dry blood caked the structure. Looked like a lot like a warning sign to me. I have a very bad feeling about this, as if I didn't already. Suddenly, Leon heard an inhuman, animalistic scream. He raised his hand and pointed it around, its red laser sight flickering around the area, but there was no threat to be seen. Leon heard the sound again. When he listened to it, he realized it didn't sound menacing at all, rather like a plea for help. Leon stepped past the crude signpost and saw a dog whimpering. It let out soft cries and it looked sadly at Leon. It didn't take him long at all to realize that this dog was wounded. Oh yeah, no shit. A patch of its fur was blood red. It had stepped into a bear trap that camouflaged with the dead leaves in such a way that even Leon didn't notice it at first. It would really suck to be caught in one of those things. Oh my god, caught in one of those things. I wouldn't want to be in this situation, so I guess I'll help him. Kneeling down, Leon grabbed the clamps of the trap and pulled them apart, allowing the dog to slowly limp out of it. And as soon as it was out, Leon let go of the trap. The dog limped for a short distance, shook itself as if it were wet, let out a bark, and then ran off faster than Leon thought a wounded dog would have been able to. Oh man. Well, I guess I've done my good deed for the day, Leon thought humorously. The wind picked up and Leon heard something flapping. The sound was from rags attached to another signpost down the trail a short ways. This one was also crude, but not as sinister as the last. An arrow-shaped piece of wood that was attached to it. Pointing down the trail, underneath it was another piece of wood. This one read the word Pueblo attached into it. Pueblo, if I'm right, that means village in Spanish. Let's hope that the people there are a bit more friendly than the ones I've met so far. Leon continued down the path and soon noticed something out of the corner of his eyes. There seemed to be a tiny red light on a tree, flashing slowly on and off. When Leon looked closer, he saw that the light was coming from a small yellow device attached to the tree. There was a string coming out of it, leading to another yellow device on the other side. Nice nice trap, explosive tripwire. Didn't expect to see that in the rural area. These guys must really hate having visitors. Two other trees were rigged with tripwire too, but between the two traps was a safe path. As Leon began walking, he wondered why the safest path would be right down the middle. Isn't that the best place to lay a trap? Leon leapt back before what? Oh my god, my brain is not working. Leon leapt back seconds before stepping into another bear trap laid between the second and third trees. So the real trap was between the others. Nice touch, but this is really starting to tick me off. It's really starting to tick me off, man. Leon leapt back seconds before stepping into a bear trap laid between the second and Suddenly, a booming, raspy voice spelled out something in Spanish. Leon looked up at the old man with the pitchfork standing further down the trail, throwing a hissy fit. I didn't fall into your trap, Leon thought inwardly. The man began charging at him, pitchfork raised menacingly in the air. These people all think about is killing. They won't even give me a chance to speak. Sorry it has to come to this old man, but I need to protect myself. A shot between the eyes later, and the old man with the pitchfork was only a memory. Leon pursued his only option, going further down the trail. It wasn't long before he came across another small shack. He stepped inside and it was the same as the others. Shelves, boxes, cobwebs, and dust, and a woman impaled by a pitchfork. Leon took a step back after seeing the disturbing sight. The woman was actually suspended a few inches up from the ground and pinned against the wall by the pitchfork. That's just disgusting. But if there's anything to be learned from this, there's no sex discrimination in this place. All the more reason to find Ashley, and fast. Leon left the cabin. It was only seconds before the sound of Spanish screams filled the air again. With quick reflexes as always, Leon's handgun was soon pointing in the direction of the source of the sound. Two men, one with a pickaxe, one with an axe. Moments later, there were 2 less bullets in Leon's handgun and 2 more men dead. I didn't even hesitate that time. Leon wasn't happy about its growing desensitization to their deaths, but he had no time to mourn. The trail ended here. Stopped at a bridge. It looked like it would collapse if a feather landed on it, but it was the only way to go, so Leon began to cross it. Un forestiero. Forestiero? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Cried out in a voice. Leon looked up to see 3 men on a cliff. After a bit more shouting, they ran off. What? Forestero means stranger. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I can't. They didn't seem too happy to see me. These people really hate strangers this much. After Leon crossed the bridge, the trail began again. Another shack was on the trail. Hoping to find any useful clues, Leon stepped in and promptly stepped back out when an axe was swung at by another man. Yet another man shouting curses in Spanish. Leon took an aim at him, but a single string of guilt was holding his finger back from pulling the trigger. So many dead already. Does this really need to go on? Listen to me. Just put the weapon down. I'll let you make a decision. You can die or you can live. The man swung his axe at Leon. The axe had not cut Leon, but cut the string of guilt on his fingers, ultimately sending a bullet into the man's head. The man's eyes closed and rolled upwards as he sank onto his knees. With his dying breath, he sputtered the few words, "Mourir est vivre." After this, he fell to the ground, silent. What? Mourir est vivre? To die is to live? Is that their philosophy or something? I don't understand these people. Whatever, I'm not going to try risking my life by giving them chances. If one of them comes at me with a weapon, I'm going to protect myself. Yeah, stand your ground, Leon. Stand your ground. Leon looked at the back of the trail again. Looked down the trail again. This time he could see where it ended. It seemed to stop at what looked like a big door. Leon couldn't just go around it, since there were rocks blocking the way on either side of the door. This means that progressing was to go through it. Oh my God, was to go through it. Jesus Christ! Stepping closer, Leon could see that there was a sinister-looking emblem on the door. Its shape reminded him of an insect. Deciding that it wasn't. Oh shit. Sorry about that. That's someone came in and asked me something real quick. I gotta take another sip of my soda. Oh man, I'm getting a little sick of reading. This is basically just a boring recap of Resident Evil. It's just, you know, I might just go ahead and skip this because this just seems like it's just boring recap of fucking, like, this isn't like a fucking yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip this one because this is basically just fucking a copy, just word for word synopsis of shit from Resident Evil 4 with like little hints of detail added in here and there. That doesn't make it like new or anything. It's just boring. It's stupid. It fucking sucks. I hate listening to it. All right. Oh God, I am not your slave. We can do I'm not your slave. I know YandereDev sure loves writing stories about slaves. Oh man, an alternate version of the events in Soul Calibur 3 and 4 with twists to the story and characters. Final chapter 60. Wait, what? There are 60 fucking What the fuck is this? Why are there 60 fucking chapters, bro? There's 300,000 words. What the fuck? Oh, I don't think I can read I don't think I can read 60 chapters of this in one stream, man. That's a lot of fucking words. Oh, this is so autistic. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god. Oh, this is so autistic. Oh, there's so much. There's so much. There's 60 chapters of this shit, bro. 200 fucking thousand words. Oh no. Oh no. What did I got myself into? I didn't mean to do that. What the fuck have I got myself into? Oh, that is... Oh, okay. We're gonna have to dedicate a whole stream to this one. Alright, we're gonna dedicate a whole stream to this, just this one right here. This is way too long to finish and just like right now. We got other things to get to. No, none of these other ones are that fucking long. That's so ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Alright. Let's deaf to the world. Fee is obligated to provide assistance to Link in every possible way. What happens to Link when Link becomes sexually frustrated? Oh no. Oh no. And if you can see, as you can see, he posted this video in November, which is during, if I remember correctly, that's Zelda month, right? If I'm remembering that correctly. Hold on. I mean, I have to look that up, or else I'm gonna feel like a fucking retard if I'm wrong about that. Yeah, November. So for Zelda month, I guess he decided to write some erotic Zelda fan fiction. Why not? Can't think of a better way to tribute your favorite game series. Why not? Why the fuck not? Look, and I hear the wind as his loft wing carried him across the sky. You could not hear the beating of his airborne steed's mighty wings. You could not hear anything. He was deaf to the world. He said it. He said it. He fucking said it. The only thing that he could hear was the echo of the words said to him minutes ago. It took you far too long to get here. Looking at you, I fear the goddess is mistaken in her choice of agents. If this is a failure in any indication, you have no hope of defending her grace from those who seek to assail her. Do my words anger you, boy? Do my words sting? Let them. If I had not come when I did, your Zelda would have already fallen into the hands of the enemy. The truth is, you were late, and you failed to protect her. Oh, just really jam that finger into that bullet wound. Yeah, it's just right in there. Right in there. Alright. He was late. He had failed, and yes, he was angry. Angry at himself for failing his mission, and angry at the condescending woman who had custody of Zelda. After so much effort, so much struggling and bloodshed, Link had finally located Zelda, only to watch her turn her back on him and fade away. It was unlike her to be so cold. Something important had transpired, and that mysterious woman was doubtlessly involved. She was cordial towards Zelda and addressed her as royalty, but treated Link with less respect than even the demon lord Girahim? I never played Skyward Sword. I think it's Girahim, right? Yeah, his Skyward Sword. Alright, reach your blah 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 blah. Oh wait, no, wait. Link had absolutely no clue what had happened. Why Girahim sought Zelda, why she could not spare a moment of her time for him, or what mysterious woman was trying to achieve. The only thing that was apparent to him was that he had failed Zelda by taking far too long to reach her in her time of need. Yeah, it's when she too busy breaking fucking bottles. I mean, yeah, I mean, not pots and pans and shit, trying to find rupees and bugs, capturing bugs. Fucking flying your loft wing around. I don't know, whatever the fuck he doing in Skyward Sword. I don't know that. I don't know about that shit. Sorry, this song's my fucking jam. I'm sorry. Only one way to find out. Alright. This isn't karaoke hour though. It's read fanfiction hour. Alright, a shrill cry from Link's Loftwing interrupted his mental flagellation, and he lifted his gaze to behold the floating island that he was moments away from colliding with. He pulled hard on the reins of his Loftwing, and the flying beast rose upwards, narrowly avoiding a headlong collision with the floating landmass. Link realized that he could not be able to concentrate on steering his Loftwing in his current mental state. He directed the creature above the island, leapt off his back, and unfurled his sailcloth and floated gently to the ground. It was a small, flat, grassy island that was no larger than 5 meters in diameter. Link unbuckled the harness that carried his sword and shield and tossed them to the ground and flopped onto his back. He stared up at the clouds brooding over his failure, while simultaneously chastising himself for not moving with haste towards his next destination. Zelda would be very disappointed in him. Oh, you better hurry up, Link. You better hurry up, Link. Zelda's gonna scold you. She's gonna scold you. You're gonna get a scolding. I just realized my fucking browser's not full screen. That probably looked weird. I'm sorry about that. Alright. So let me make sure this is looking right. Alright. No, what the hell? Here we go. He closed his eyes and thought of her, Zelda. Her scent had all but faded from the sailcloth that he had sewn from the wing ceremony. That's pretty gay. The wonderful aroma had been keeping him sane. What a fucking simp. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Hold on. That reminds me of something. I have to pause the music for a second. I said pause the music. Alright, there we go. Knew exactly what I wanted.
Man, laundry takes forever.
Well, man, you know you got that. Oh, 360. What the fuck? Was this 2008?
Man, laundry takes forever.
You know, this would be faster if you helped out.
Nah, man, you got this. Besides, all you got left is one sweater.
Is that loud enough? That's not. That might not be
Sweater?
loud. Hold on. That's loud.
Oh, no. Don't do anything you're gonna regret. Don't do it!
Yeah, that's basically what Link was doing. I'm sorry about that. All right, no more deviations. I promise. All right. Oh yeah, reminding him what he had been fighting for, but now it was gone, and so was Zelda. He had once known as a childhood friend, replaced instead by a fretting young woman who couldn't spend more than one breath by bidding him farewell before vanishing. During those few brief moments when he had looked upon her in the Earth Temple Shrine, she had looked just as gorgeous as always, if not even more so in an attire that she was wearing. She was breathtaking even in a plain white gown. Link tried not to make a habit of gazing upon his childhood friend's body. Oh my god. Childhood friend's body. But this had become increasingly difficult in the recent years as she began to develop the curves of a woman. Oh my god. Yeah. This sounds like something Yandev would. This sounds like something Alex would write. Link's thoughts slowly drifted away from the mysterious woman's harsh words and towards the image of that translucent white gown clinging tightly to Zelda's slender body. God, stop. When did he have a chance to change her clothing anyways? He imagined that the sight of Zelda peeling off her clothing, revealing smooth, youthful skin. Oh, her smooth, youthful skin. Oh, so soft. So soft. Smooth, youthful skin. Alright, buddy. That was just beginning to be caressed. Oh, it's gonna caress it. It's gonna caress your skin, baby. It's gonna caress your skin. Why? Link shook his head and tried to banish indecent thoughts from his mind, but it was almost impossible to do so. The memory of Zelda pretending to kiss him during the wing ceremony was fresh in his mind. Are you fucking virgin? As well as the look in his eyes before the tornado interrupted what he presumed to be a confession of deep feelings. Oh man, he got friend zoned by a fucking natural disaster. That's tragic. He shut his eyes tight and grimaced as he imagined the life that they might have led if the two had not fated to be part of some divine adventure. Master Link, Fee's Fee? I think it's Fee. Fee's melodic voice snapped Link out of his fantasies and back to reality. You watched the spirit emerge from the goddess sword and take its feminine form, a sight that would never cease to alarm him. Motherfucker, your Wii remote batteries are low. You better get some fresh batteries up in that shit. No, okay, no, that's not what she said. Your body's at rest, yet I'm detecting an increasing in your blood flow. Have you replaced your Wii remote battery? Sorry. Heart rate and respiration. I do not detect any pathogens or infectious agents in your body. Well, at least it's not infected. So it's highly unlikely that you become ill. I calculated a 75% chance. Let me take a sip of my soda. I calculate a 75% chance that you're sexually aroused. Yeah, so he's got like a little half chub. He's not there. He's just a little tiny half chub. You know what I'm saying? Link's face flushed deep red. The spirit can practically read his mind. This is highly common in males amongst your age group. The reaction is mostly likely the result of recently encountering a sexually appealing female. God, this is exactly how I expect YandereDev to write his shit. It's just as creepy as he is. It's just as creepy. You have recently encountered two women who have reached the age of fertility. Zelda and her unnamed companion. I calculated an 80% chance that you were sexually you were sexually fantasizing about Zelda. Oh, Link, oh no, Link, no. Oh, you little blonde dyke. I mean, not a twink. I mean, you're a twink. Little blonde twink. I've seen Breath of the Wild. We all seen you in that fucking Naruto dress. We know what you look like. We know your true intentions, Link. Oh god. Oh, this is where it gets uncomfortable, boys. Strap up. This is where we're gonna say some weird shit. Oh boy. Link's eyes grew wide and his face turned pale. There was nothing he could hide from being so skilled at logical deduction. I believe it is reasonable to presume that the recent events have dramatically impacted your level of self-confidence. This will have a strong negative effect on your combat effectiveness. It is vital to improve your psychological state before allowing you to proceed with your mission. I wonder how she's going to improve his psychological state. I sure do wonder. Alright. Okay, Fee drew closer to Link, closer than she had ever come before. Link instinctively tried to back away, but then remembered that he was only a tiny floating island. He was only a tiny floating island with nowhere to go. This is rape. Link does not consent. He's not consenting. Link watched as two slender feminine arms emerge from Fee's shawl. He had never seen her arms before until this moment and had convinced that she did not possess any. He was even more surprised when Fee's hand began to unfasten his belt. Oh my god, was that a fucking... No, what the fuck was that? I heard that. I was like, hold on, the fuck up. Was that a did the fucking song soundtrack thing just do a yay? Am I crazy? Did it just do that? Shit did a fucking yay. How dare you? How dare you? Don't you yay this. Do not yay this. Shun this. This is shun. Sin. It's a sin. You have lived a life of sin. You must repent, YandereDev. You must repent in the eyes of God. You have to. I'm not even a religious person, but you need church. You need to go to church, YandereDev. Go talk to a priest, please, for the sake of everyone around you. Oh god, because because the fact that you've made shit like this is already concerning. Alright. These new hands get to unfasten his belt. I know that you will succeed in this mission because you have been chosen by the goddess, and you are fated to fulfill this role. He began. However, there is no guarantee that I will be able to verbally convince you to feel self-assurance. I have no control over your thoughts. I cannot directly affect your mental state, but it is possible for me to improve your physical well-being by relieving you of sexual tension. Yep, that's yeah, I'm reading ahead. I'm seeing some interesting sentences that I'm going to have to read because I made a promise. Link tried to brush B's hand away from his belt, but within moments he stopped resisting. He stopped, just gave in. She's raping him. He's raping him. This is not consent. He stopped resisting. He had never experienced sexual intimacy before and was eager to do so. God, kill me now, please. I want to end my suffering. I just wanted to play the video games. I just wanted to kill the Goombas. Just wanted to do the crew skips. I didn't ask for this. I mean, I brought this upon myself technically, but still. Oh man, I'm gonna need to eat food when I go on break. I'm gonna need to make me some food to cleanse myself of this sin. Do the deliciousness of food. So that's what I'm gonna plan to do during the break, is eat some food. Oh god. Oh no. Link tried to brush Fee's hand away from his belt, but within moments he stopped resisting. He never. Oh yeah, I read that. He could not bring himself to reject an opportunity for sexual relief, even under these circumstances. I must lubricate your genitalia to reduce friction during copulation. I don't know why I typed that in. I could have just clicked on my thing. Hold on. God damn it. I'm trying to find a clip that makes me that describes how I feel right now. Here we go.
I'm gonna kill myself! Wow. I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
It's your fault, YandereDev. Your suicide will be on my suicide will be on your hands. Don't you understand the trauma you're putting me through, YandereDev? How dare you? You should feel ashamed. You should feel ashamed. You're aiding in a young man's suicide. How dare you? How dare you? And here I thought you had more class, YandereDev. I guess I was wrong. Alright. Alright. Sorry, I'm adjusting audio levels. Alright. Even though Speed's emotionless and clinical words removed all romantic intimacy from what she was doing, Link could not help but feel highly aroused. Receiving sexual pleasure from a spirit of a holy weapon felt wrong, almost blasphemous. But the guilt he was feeling somehow contributed positively. God, what the fuck is wrong with my brain? This shit is making me retarded. Link watched as Fee unbuckled his belt and pulled his pants down far enough for his fully erect fetus to emerge. Alright. Yeah, that's a line. That's a thing. I can't wait for that to be taken out of context. Fee wasted no time in seizing it with one hand, opening her mouth and dragging her tongue up and down his shaft. Yeah, YandereDev, shame. Shame on you. Shame on you. Your family. Your family. I curse you. Curse. I curse you. I curse you. This is awful. This is disgusting. I curse you. You and your family. It's like that one Disney movie. You remember that? Anyone remember that one Disney movie? I don't fucking remember the name of it, but it's like that one family that got cursed. I don't remember. Some random Disney movie. Oh god. Link flinched and cringed in reaction to the unfamiliar yet pleasing sensation. Yeah, you're not the only one fucking cringing, man. You're not the only one cringing. Man. Link had never come into contact with Fee before, so he knew nothing about the texture of her body until this moment. She was soft, almost gooey, like chew jelly. Oh man, okay. Yeah. Yandev wants to fuck jelly girls. Yeah, makes sense. The sensation of her soft lips and tongue. Oh, why am I reading this? Why did I decide to do this? Why did I decide to do this? Soft lips and tongue sliding up and down his dick sends waves of pleasure rippling through his body. Oh yeah, I bet Yandev had some waves of pleasure rippling through his body as he typed out that sentence. Fee continued to lick to lick Link's shaft. Lick Link's shaft until it was entirely coated. I don't know what the fuck colloded means. God, strike me down now. It was entirely coated in saliva, or whatever substances was protruding from her mouth, and then abruptly stopped. Fee positioned her body so she was kneeling on both knees with her hips directly above Link's. Yep. Yep, that's how long does this keep going? We almost done? No. Not at all. Oh, okay. Oh, there's still more shit. No. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. That's nice. That's cool. Peens. Oh no. Oh boy. Bee positioned her body so that she was kneeling on both knees with her hips directly above Link, so I bet. With her legs spread like this, Link could see us. Oh my fucking god, I want to kill myself. See a slit located at her crotch. What the fuck does that even mean? What a weird way of saying that. A slit located at her crotch. What a weird fucking way of saying that. It was his first time seeing a woman. Why would you say it like that? A woman's opening. What are you, fucking 12? Are you like, is this your first time like looking at fucking porn? Is that what you're gonna call it, a woman's opening? Which fucking one? Which fucking one, man? It's like 3 of them shits, man. Which one? Choose wisely. Alright. I hate this so much. Yes. Although he had no idea if he was anatomically correct. She placed one hand on his chest to keep herself balanced and gripped his shaft. Grip is... Oh man. This is making me just want to just bang my head against this guitar just all day. All day. I hate this shit. It's so uncomfortable to read. It's just so creepy. It makes me feel weird. Yandev is so fucking like, even his writing is even his writing makes you feel weird. All right. Shaft, on his other hand, wordlessly she guided Link's cock. His cock into the sensation was warm and wet and tight. Oh, yippee! Oh, you're happy now, Link? Can we move on? Link's eyes rolled back with pleasure as his fist clenched and his toes curled. That's fucking gay. You're a fucking faggot, Link. I hate your existence. I hate this fucking comic. I hate his fanfiction. I hate you too, Yandev. I hate you too. Please commit suicide in Minecraft. Please jump into a pit of lava in Minecraft. Fee showed no sign that she was experiencing any kind of sensation and simply began to move her body up and down, sliding Link's shaft in and out of her rhythmically. Oh, yep. That's that sure is spicy. That sure is not totally uncomfortable to read and not arousing at all. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Link briefly recognized the irony of using Fee's body as a sheath for his sword. when he was in fact the sword herself, but his mind quickly refocused on the pleasure that he was experiencing. Master Lake B's voice began to show no sign of labor, no pleasure. You may touch me anywhere you wish. I'll provide you with further stimulation. Yes, fellow human, please touch me somewhere. I will provide you with stimulation. Beep boop, beep beep boop, beep beep boop. She's a fucking robot. She's like Rey from Evangelion. She's just a doll. Just something for you to imprint your sick fantasies on. You're a fucking degenerate. I don't even give a fuck anymore. I hate this. I hate this. How far are we into this torture? I mean, like, in the stream. How long we've been streaming? Been streaming for an hour. Oh yeah, it's all. This is gonna be a fun stream, boys. All right. I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind. Alright, Link's eyes immediately went to B's legs, the long, slender legs that had been teasing him so much in the provocative stockings ever since he first laid his eyes on them. He nervously placed his hand on her thigh and felt her skin. It was much like human skin, but more malleable and squishy, like her lips and tongue had been. The texture of her stocking was soft. Link wasted no time pondering the practical purpose of stockings in the spirit of a holy blade. Instead, ran his hand down up the length of her thigh. Oh my god, and slid his penis in and out of her body. Yep, that's a really nice descriptive way of saying that. Link grew braver and seized the other thigh with his other hand and rubbed both of them with his hands, exploring her legs. That's yep. He reached down and found that V even possessed two. What? What? That possessed two butt cheeks, a phenomenon that did not bother to question. Okay, he squeezed her ass cheeks. He squeezed her cake tightly. Ass cheeks, yeah, that's sexy. But did not elicit a verbal reaction from V, but certainly provided him with further stimulation. Oh, you get it? Oh, Kuman. He's fucking Kuman. He's stimulated, all right. Oh, I want to stimulate myself with a fucking shotgun bullet to my brain. That's what I want to stimulate myself with. That's a real stimulating experience. All right. Where the fuck? I lost my place. I said I lost my. I was about to say I lost my pleasure. I meant to say I lost my place. God. Why? Okay. What the fuck am I? Where the fuck did I lost my place? I lost my place bad. Oh, blah blah blah. Link slid his hands up V's slender body and found her breast. They were small, yet Link could not complain. Of course he couldn't. He's a little virgin. Well, I mean, he was a virgin. Although the crystal embedded in the center of her chest impeded his efforts somewhat, Link began to fondle, squeeze, and massage. Oh man, why did this song have to play? I actually like this song. I actually really like this song, man. Can you see the sun is shining on me? No, I love this song. You know, it makes me want to survive. I don't want to survive, but this song makes me want to survive. Let's get this. We can do this shit. Let's supersonic through this shit. Can you feel? We're gonna feel the sunshine. Come on, boys. We're almost done. We're gonna feel the sunshine. We're almost out of the rain. As her facial expression refused to change, and her eyes remained empty glass orbs as they always been. Knowing that he could cause a negative response from Fee no matter how much he touched her, made him feel even more aroused. Fucking pervert. Finally, he ran his hands up Fee's neck and onto her cheeks. He held her face and gazed into her eyes as she fucked him. As though they were lovers, he began to feel new sentiments beginning to stir inside as he caressed Fee's soft, flawless face. Could he be falling in love with her? She's a fucking doll, you faggot. Finally, he ran his hands up Beast. Oh, wait, I just read that. Zelda's face flashed to his mind for a brief second, and his hand, Link's hands fell back to his side. Zelda, he was betraying her. I mean, it's not like she was ever getting him any. Y'all are just friends. But he was betraying her. The two of them had never officially been a couple, but it was apparent to everyone in Skylab, except Groose, that the two of them were more than friends. What would Zelda think if she saw him now? She would be devastated, or was it presumptuous of him to assume such a thing? Master Link, he inquired, your aura has changed from one of pleasure to one of sorrow. Is my technique unsatisfactory? You are welcome to change your position to provide me with instructions. You may be as explicit as you would desire. Yep. Written like a true fucking NPC. Written like a true NPC. Link bit his lower lips as he tried to find the words to explain his feeling to Speed. As further consideration, I believe there's an 85% chance you feel guilt for having sexual intercourse with someone that you do not feel romantic feelings for. Speed's capacity for logical deduction had once again saved Link from an awkward situation. Master Link, I possess an ability which I have not had a reason to demonstrate until this moment. I will now change my physical appearance to one that suits this occasion. Oh man, are we almost done? Oh my god. Ooh. Can you feel it? Oh, I bet Fee's feeling it. She's feeling it. Oh man. I hate this. In a twist, Link could never predict if Fee began to transform. Her skin tone changed from blue to this color of human skin. Her hair grew longer and turned to a remarkable shade of gold. Ears protruded from her head and emptied her glass developed irises in the pupils. Link instantly realized who Fee was attempting to emulate. She had captured Zelda's likeness perfectly, right down to her hair ornaments. Link moaned with pleasure. That's so gay! That's so gay. Fee gripped Fee's waist to begin to thrust his dick inside of her. You suck at writing, Yandev. Fuck you. I hate reading this. I hate you. I keep saying the same thing, but what the fuck else am I supposed to say? This shit's awful. Fee was stunning with Zelda's face, and Link was overcome with lust for her. Without a word, Link began to use his hand to guide Fee's body off until the two of them were sideways on the ground. He flipped her on their back. He climbed on top of her and began to thrust himself in and out of her passionately. Oh, that's real passionate. You're real. That's real real passionate. Shut the fuck up. You're a faggot. I hate you. I hate this. Fee wrapped her legs tightly around his waist as she did so, causing him to become even more aroused. How far are we from being done? We're almost done. We're almost done. It's right here. We're at the home stretch. I'm thinking about the good times. We're almost out of the rain, boys. Alright. Oh my god. Why I hate this. Link lowered his face to Fee's and began to kiss her. It was a sloppy, messy kiss, but he didn't care. He wanted to press his mouth against hers. This is so fucking It sucks. I hate reading. It just sucks. It's just uncomfortable to read. It's creepy. Like it's like watching that one pedophile from that one like documentary. What's it called? Chicken Hawk. Like as he's like talking to those kids at the telephone. It's giving me those vibes. It's just so creepy. He moaned against her lips, and then on top of that, I just can't help but think about the who wrote this. You know what I mean? As her lips blah 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 licks her tongue, he moaned against her lips as he fulfilled his fantasy of kissing Zelda. Oh, you simp, you fucking simp ass nigger. All right, whatever. What is it? I don't know why I said nigger. He allowed himself to become fully immersed in Fee's illusion. Link felt his climax approaching and began to thrust even slower or to stave off the ending of the amazing moment. He ran his hands up and down Fee's body, paying special attention to her breast. Alright, that's cool, whatever. Fee tilted her head down, observing Link's clumsy groping. I detect a 90% probability you receive stimulation from the side of secondary sexual characteristics that indicate fertility. I will exaggerate those characteristics to provide you with further arousal. I hate this. I hate saying that, but I don't know what else to say. I hate this. I fucking hate this. That's a fact. That's a rock fact. That's a rock fact. Link began to watch with amazement as his body began to transform. Her body grew taller, reaching the height of an adult woman. Wait, how tall was she before? Oh, uh-oh. 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 Wait, how old is Zelda in Skyward Sword? Oh my god. My spacebar sucks. I know I just spelled that Zelad. What the fuck? No, not the fucking game. It's God damn it. Not the game itself. Fuck you. Oh. 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 Oh, she said, oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. Her face, reaching the height of an adult woman, her facial features change, adding a few more years to Zelda's face, depicting her adult instead of depicting her as an adult instead of a girl. Her breasts grew in size, her hips widened, while her waist remained slender, giving her a jaw-dropping hourglass figure. Yeah, I bet Alex loved those jaw-dropping hourglass figures. Of course he does. He loves it enough where he'll write it in explicit detail. Her already delicious legs. Like you see what I'm talking? This guy's such a fucking simp. Her delicious leg. Delicious legs became even more mouthwatering as they extended to the length of an adult's. Link was now on top of the adult version of Zelda, whose body was given the most ideal proportions possible. She was now his perfect woman. Oh yeah, I bet she is, you fucking pervert. Just imparting your fantasies on some random fucking doll. You absolute degenerate. Absolutely nothing about her could have been more arousing to him. Link lost all sense of inhibition and began to pump. I don't have any more soda. Began to pump his cock in and out of feet wildly. Yeah, I said it. Almost violently, he watched her breast bounce and jiggle with every thrust. Yep, we're reading this. We're actually reading this. He ran his hands up and down every curve of her voluptuous body and kissed her passionately and desperately. Oh, see what I'm talking? This guy's a fucking simp. He's a fucking simp! He's a simp! He felt his climax building up and no longer had the self-restraint required to hold it off. And with the loud, wild moan, Link released himself. Oh no! Yeah, he cooned. Link cooned, guys. Be bucking with his hips. With every spasm of his cock. Clouds on top of her, panting and heavy with fatigue and exhaustion. He had just experienced a sexual fantasy that could never be outdone. He turned his gaze into Fee's eyes and saw Zelda. He caressed her cheeks and stroked her hair. He peppered her face with small kisses and wrapped her arms around her body, demonstrating further insight into the human mind. Fee was silent for several minutes, allowed Link to relax and let out his fantasy, cuddling with Zelda before she interrupted his post-coital bliss. You fucking, hey faggot, your fucking Wii remote batteries are low! From all the fucking, you better replace those Wii remote batteries. You better go get those fucking Duracell Maxes right now. Otherwise, you can't play the game anymore. Oh wait, I just read that. Master Link, is it important that we proceed to our next destination? Are you ready to disembark? Link felt a small sting of disappointment. He wanted to lay there in Fee's embrace forever, but he had a mission to fulfill. Although he wanted to recover his stamina and have sex with Fee over and over. Like I said, he's a fucking simp. He knew it would be irresponsible when he knew his duty. Link permitted himself to kiss the lips of Zelda one last time before rising off of her and nodding his head to indicate that he was finished. He watched Fee's appearance shift back to normal before she slipped into the sword from when she came. He literally fucked the sword. Link pulled up his pants and tied his clothing and re-equipped himself with his sword and shield. He gazed at the spot where Fee had laid with another just moments before. How did it actually happen? Was it all just a dream? Was this the real life? Is this just fantasy? I'm sorry. He watched Fee's appearance shift back to normal back to her normal form before she's. Oh, I just read that. What am I reading? What is wrong with my brain? He re-equipped himself with his sword and shield. He gazed at the spot, blah, 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 blah. Moments before, was it all a dream? Had been real. He could still see the imprint of Fee's body against the grass, beside his own. Would Fee continue to grant Link such favors in the future? There was no time to consider. He had to honor the favors she had done for him by continuing his journey, knowing that Fee would always be able to provide him with comfort in his times of need. He was imbued with a new sense of courage. Without fear, Link leapt into the sky and heard the wind. Oh, I have to make an account. It actually let me post that. Oh, why is it not showing up? Damn it, it said it posted it. What the fuck? Did it lie to me? Oh, it lied to me. Maybe it was because of my name. Let's try Ninja Bob. I didn't mean to put the slash there. Ninja Bob. How about that? Not Nigger Bob, Ninja Bob. Pretty fucking... Oh my god, my spacebar. Fucking gay. No cap. Wait, what? Wait, somebody posted the exact same review? Well, if they did it, where's my review then? I don't see it. I don't even see my review. Lying to me. You're trying to trick me into thinking. Gay, no cap, no cap. No cap, no cap. How about that? No cap, no cap. There we go. No cap. Oh god, I have to leave for a second, I'm sorry. Yeah, give me a second. Christ on a fucking pogo stick. I'm so sorry, guys. I had to go. We're we're eating at this restaurant called Cadoba. I had to go make my bowl real quick. Got me like a little steak and some brisket, little rice bowl. Cadoba. She's gonna be smacked. Gonna have that shit delivered fucking DoorDash, man. About to be eating on stream. About to be smacked, bro. I was about to make me a frozen meal over the damn fucking break, but fuck that. That plan's been thrown out the window. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. Sometimes you just got distractions. You just get distracted. YandereDev, what in the name of fuck? All right, yeah, I have the exact same name. Where's my fucking comment? I'm being suppressed here. Alright. Alright. So we read that one. I read this one, but I didn't really like read it, you know. I'm gonna really read it this time. I'm a body, not a person. A person is free. A person can act. Wait, no. Did I read? I might have read more of this. Yeah, no, I read this. Okay, we can read chapter 2 though. Or chapter 1. I did not have a wealth of knowledge, and so was not aware of the best method to use. I could have slammed my head against the metal frame of the bed. Oh yeah, she was trying to kill herself last time. But I was not sure if I would render me unconscious before it killed me. I decided to try suffocating myself first instead. Crying, swaying, shaking, and breathing hard. I stuck out my tongue as far as I could, and then I clenched my teeth. I bit down hard, fighting back a scream of self-produced agony, and attempted to bite my tongue off. I didn't know whether I would be able to choke myself with it, or whether I would be able to suffocate with my own blood. All I knew was that this plan might have success, so I had to try. For better or for worse, I never saw the end of my plan. The sudden sound of a gunfire interrupted my suicide attempt. I had not heard gunfire since I lived with my father, and never expected to hear the sound of it in this underground cavern where my rapist had made his home. It was noteworthy for several reasons. It was extraordinarily loud. Oh well, yeah, no shit, it's a fucking gunshot, bitch. You fucking retarded? I mean, I know you're you're like a sex slave, but are you fucking retarded? Did he literally fuck you, stupid? It broke down the monotony of my life, and it meant danger. I jerked my head up to surprise, trying to sit in my bed before the chains that could find me pulled me back. I tilted my head up and stared attentively at the door as though it provided me with knowledge of what was occurring behind it. I heard a scream, followed by more gunfire, and then silence. I heard laughter and muffled voices, unfamiliar voices. I knew immediately what had occurred, what if the other people had discovered this cavern and killed my rapist. And yet it was impossible to believe it was actually happening. The man had tormented me for so long. He was dead, just like that. He would never touch me again. It was all too sudden for me to accept, too absurd to feel like reality. I wondered if I might be dreaming, but the sharp pain in my tongue confirmed that I was awake. In one singular, brilliant, familiar moment, the world came to life again. The dull, faded wallpaper of the room became vibrant yellow. The musky stenches that filled the room flew swiftly up my nose that I inhaled sharply with excitement. But all those wretched doors somehow just made me feel more alive. Oh, wretched odors feel more alive. Just inhaled the perhaps. Alive, that was something I had felt for a long, long time. And there was something else too. Hope. As I listened to the sound of heavy footsteps clunking down whatever rooms lay beyond the one I was confined, I wished that they would find me and feared that they wouldn't. When I started whimpering out of desperation, I remembered that I had something I hadn't used in a very long time. My voice. Help! Help! The sound came out as a hoarse whimper, more of a guttural grunt than a word. I cleared my throat, swallowed saliva, and tried again. Help! I'm in here! Please help me! It's been a long time since I heard the sound of my own voice, that it frightened me to hear it. I don't know where I'm going with this accent. It sounded like I was listening to someone else. My voice was nothing like it as I remember it. I was surprised that I still remember how to talk. I heard the muffled voices again, and then heavy footsteps, this time getting louder. This time they meant they were getting closer. I almost thrashed about in excitement and anticipation. Rescue, salvation, the moment I spent countless hours fantasizing about in my head at hand. The door handle turned, and then the door creaked open. The long metal barrel of a rifle poked down, followed cautiously by a tall, powerfully built man with a thick beard and a wrinkled face. Everything about him was filthy, from the dirt on his face and the beard to the tattered rags he wore. Stitched cloth with a few metal plates strapped on to provide defense. When he saw me, his eyes widened and his lips parted for a wide smile that revealed 2 rows of yellow teeth. The moment I saw his face at the side of me, I knew he was going to be no more kind than... Wait, what? That's widened, blah 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 blah. The moment I saw his face light up at the side of me, I knew that he was going to be no more kind than my owner had been. My God, the lucky bastard had a slave. The lucky bastard had a slave. I mean, we walked further into the room, looked up and down my body, and whistled with approval. And a mighty fine kid she is. A what? A slave, you say? Another man barged into the room, just as dirty, but shorter and scrawnier, with a thin face and weak chin. All of my... What the fuck? All the mother of gold. I didn't think we found a treasure like this down here. Yeah. The first man said, undoing his belt buckle. I saw it reverse. My heart sank. The world lost its color and vibrancy again. I shook my head and smiled. This can't be happening again. I've been discovered, but by the same type of scum that had first captured me. No fair. I'm the one who said... Wait, what said? No. Oh, it's kind of... No fair. I said I'm the one. I saw her voice. I mean, I heard her voice. The scrawny one argued. Let me have a go. I don't want no stopping seconds. What the fuck? Judging by how warm her pussy is, I say she's getting sloppy hundreds. The burly one said, I bet she's as loose as a whisk's sleeve, but that won't stop me. I haven't had any since that wench we found who was all hopped up on jet. Why are we talking about turns? The scrawny one argued. She's got more than enough holes for the 2 of us. I fucking hate YandereDev. You are a piece of shit. You deserve to burn in hell. Your existence is just pitiful. Alright, sorry, just fucking stupid shit, man. People always want to fucking hop on. People always want to start doing shit whenever I'm doing something, and they'll complain that the shit's not fast enough or you weren't doing anything beforehand. Anyways. Oh, God. Because I like having privacy and I don't want to see your shriveled up piggy while I'm trying to get my rocks off. The burly man retorted, his genitals already in his hand. Now go loot the joint and throw all the stuff on Bessie. I'll be done soon. Yeah, whatever you say, tosser, you tosser. The scrawny man spat as he retreated. For the first time since I had been thrown into this hellhole, I tried to resist. I thrashed and struggled against the chains, but they would not give. No, I begged as I felt them rubbing against my thighs. No, don't do this. No. YandereDev, why? Sorry, doll, he said with a laugh. You're just too good to pass up. You're just too good of a find to pass up. How can you not care? I demand. How can you care not how my blood? How can you not care how I feel? The man arched one eyebrow and bellowed out a hoarse laugh. It was unpleasant, evil sound. I care about how you feel. No, I haven't cared about how people felt. That I would, if I cared about how people felt, that I wouldn't have lasted as so long. Now would I? If it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, every man for himself, survival of the fittest. I can't stop to think about whether or not someone's feelings are going to be hurt when I kill them or take their food, or they can't take that opportunity to kill me first. It's the wasteland. Nice guys wind up dead and assholes live longer. Sorry, dog. That's just the way it is. It is what it is. A familiar sensation between my legs, but it was even more painful than it normally was. Oh man. I tilted my head back in resignation and began crying for the 3rd time that day. YandereDev, why are you writing this? Why? Oh my God, no! 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 This is too long! This is too fucking long! You should be ashamed. Shame on you. The mushroom man says you have lived a life of sin. You filthy, disgusting animal. Alright. Oh man, how many more fan fictions do we have to read after this? Because I'm on a bit of a fucking time schedule because people are whining. We got this one. Space Pirates. Man, you know what? I could just split this up into like 2 different streams, you know? Well, let me go to restream. I keep always typing it in. I should change the title. I'm gonna play some I'll play DMC later on the night. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this story, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Actually, you know what? No, I said I played some DMC. I'm gonna play some DMC. How much longer do you got? Get in the better part. We're gonna split this up into 2 parts because there are some interesting. Let's 3 parts. We're gonna have the second part where we read the rest of it. We're gonna have one dedicated part to the 300,000 story, 300,000 word story. So that's what we're gonna call this. We're gonna call this part 1. I'm gonna put a pin in this for right now, because I got a little. I'm on a bit of a time crunch now. So I want to get to the Devil May Cry. All right. But before we get to the Devil May Cry, I'm gonna go on a short little break, get everything set up, and then I'll be right back. So you guys just listen to the music. I'll be right back.
Nobody taught me to hint in a happy fortune teller. I feel that my wish will true. I've never thought I had to that love.
comes around. And if I kill each one,
I hate to be the fucking bearer of bad news, but apparently my fucking capture card cable decided to stop working because now it's flickering and now my capture shit's looking all weird. It's always something fucking different. Yep. Always some new stupid thing to inconvenience us. Cause some problem. Is that fucking... I'm tripping. Oh no, it has been doing... Yeah. So you've been hearing that fucking shit. Sorry. Well, yeah, I can't get the fucking audio to look right, so I'm gonna have to change the cable now. Sorry about that. Stream's fucking over. Boo-hoo. I'm out. No